This is Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find us on Kindle, on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback versions worldwide, and also the full color card deck is now available on Etsy/Magi Method. You can also find our group on Facebook under Playing Card Divination Fortune Telling. The question we want to ask today is about Kylie Jenner and Tyga. They're a hot new item in Hollywood. Recently, Kylie flew out with Tyga and his son Cairo to Las Vegas for Tyga's performance at a nightclub. And I'm wondering, where is this relationship headed? So Kylie Jenner, Tyga, and the son Cairo flew out to Las Vegas just very recently. So this is a classic relationship spread. On the left is the woman. I chose these cards in advance. On the right is the man. So this is Kylie Jenner and this is Tyga. These three cards represent the woman, her feelings, and what's going on with her. And these three cards represent the man, his feelings, what's going on with him. And this is the outcome of the situation based on what's going on right now. Obviously, if these folks decide to make different choices, they can change the outcome, which is why we read these cards, okay? Which is why we do divination, which is divine knowledge from God, from above and from God. So, okay, so what's going on with Kylie Jenner? Okay, so we have the roadblock, we have the roses, and we have the magi. Always read the center card first. In the center is roses. Roses here in a relationship question is about flirtation, beauty, smelling nice, and sex. Okay, so she's a very young woman. She's very attractive, and she's just enjoying being a young woman, and she's very flirtatious at this point in her life. On the right of that, we have the Magi. Magi is the most powerful card in the deck. This is the Magi Method. The Magi is able to manifest, it's a male energy card. The Magi is able to manifest her desires. She has the power and the authority and everything she needs to manifest her desires. Okay, so what that says to me is she's in complete control of this relationship. Okay, she's flirting, she's in complete control. And here we have the roadblock. So something's really bugging her. Okay, and that's in the beginning. Something's really bugging her, but even so, she's flirting with him. She's conducting this relationship. She's just really enjoying herself, but she's just remaining in complete control. Let's add it up. This is 8. This is 13. Tens are 10s. Jacks are 11. Queens are 12. Kings are 13. So 13 plus 8 is 21. That adds to 6 hearts, which is a karmic relationship. It's interesting that shows up here because Kylie went with Tyga to Vegas with the son Cairo. Cairo is the son of Tyga and Black China. Black China, as we know, is with Rob and China. So on September 11th, and I can't wait, September 11th, Rob and China, their show starts, but that's the karmic relationship. So this karmic relationship that Tyga has with China, and now China's with Rob, this is causing her a lot of concern. So let's see what's going on. That's really kind of a blockage for Kylie in this relationship. Even though she's kind of, she's enjoying herself, and it looks like a lot of fun. Let's see what's going on with Tyga. Okay, so we have Mercury, we have the Sun, and we have the Star of Bethlehem. Always read the center card first. Here, the sun in the middle, everything grows in the light of the sun. A lot of ancient cultures worshipped the sun as God. Okay, so the sun is life. Everything grows in the light of the sun. So he's just completely open to this relationship. He's really enjoying it. Mercury is about communication and speed. So I think he's saying the right things. You know, he's telling her all the things that she wants to hear. And he's taking her to Vegas to see his show, and they're having a great time with his son. And that's also significant. You know, if you introduce the family and you've got your son there, and you know that son's not going anywhere. This is Tyga's son. I mean, that's lifelong. So that's a pretty important relationship. Here we have the Star of Bethlehem on the left. So Mercury, Sun, Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem is about, well, that's the, you know, there's many stars in the sky, but there was one big star, and it's a direction card. The Magi were following the Star of Bethlehem, and under it they saw Jesus Christ. They were astrologers, and they found the Christ under that star. So it's a directional star. He's completely open to the relationship, and he's very happy to go in this direction. With the relationship, let's look at it for a second. How many in a relationship spread you want to see lots of hearts? Okay, we see only 2 hearts here. We could see all hearts, maybe. Okay, we see only 3 of hearts, which is roses, flirtation, beauty, and sex. We have 7 of hearts, which is a hope and healing card. It's not very solid, and it returns. It's an optimistic, healing energy card. Let's add this up. 9 and 7 is 16, plus 1 is 17. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1, that's 5 of hearts. 16 is 4 spades. 17 is 5 hearts. 5 of hearts is the fence sitter. Okay, which is a feminine energy card. But essentially what this says is, he's very open to relationship, but he's very flexible. He's not sure where this is going yet, and he's enjoying it, and he's just completely open to whatever she decides. She's completely in charge and in control, but I'm sure she's communicating to him that this relationship with his previous relationship with China, who is now with Rob, you know, that's what's on her mind, and I think she's communicating that to him, although the communication card is on his side. Okay, so here's the outcome. All things being equal, if nothing changes, this is how it's going to turn out. Player and no. Okay, the player is, he's rich, he has money, he presents well, he speaks well. Jacks can be male or female. Often the player represents a new situation, and then the no card, 1s are a beginning, 10s are completion, 9s, everything's almost done. So the 9 of hearts is yes, the 9 of spades is no. This is kind of a stop in the action. This reads, this new situation suddenly stops. Let's add it up. 11 plus 9, that's 20. Adds to the roadblock. Okay, so here's the roadblock again. The roadblock shows up twice. Why is this roadblock here? This roadblock is here on her side because this adds to 6 hearts, the karmic relationship. Tyga's previous relationship with China, and they have a baby together, Cairo, who is there in Vegas with them. This is an obstacle to her. This is a big obstacle. What I think is going to happen, okay, Rob and China, they're together, and this is kind of like they're like, the Kardashians are like a big royal family at this point, and it's getting really, it's all the same players, kind of, it's the same players. Okay, Tyga was with China, and China is now with Rob, and so if things go bad with Rob and China, and I did 2 readings on Rob and China, and I think there's going to be, I see a lot of problems with Rob and China. If things go bad with Rob and China, that's going to affect Kylie and Tyga, because Tyga and China were together. And so what I think is about to happen is that there's going to be problems with Rob and China, and that's going to directly affect Kylie and Tyga. And Tyga's, he's really holding it very loosely. He's like, yeah, whatever you want to do. And she's in complete control. Kylie's in complete control. So I think some stuff is about to pop off with Rob and China, and it's going to directly affect Tyga and Kylie. So anyway, so the question was, Kylie Jenner and Tyga, hot new item. Where is this relationship headed? I think the brakes are going to be put on this relationship very hard, very soon. I don't really see it going very far. I don't think this is really going to work out long term for Kylie and Tyga at this point. So I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book on Amazon worldwide in both Kindle and paperback versions, and find the full color card deck on Etsy/Magi Method, and join us on Facebook.